What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are back using some more of Row VGC's team. This managed to get 21st place at the Secaucus Regional, and we had a lot of fun using it last time, and I'm excited to use it again. Also, apologies for the lack of uploads. My OBS settings were not working these past couple days, and we finally got things back to where we wanted. So, looking at my opponent's first team, it is very interesting. It is Kyogre Yveltal with Dual Weather. It is Sableye with Kartana, a Kyogre, a Yveltal, a Tyranitar, and Dracozolt. That's what it's called. So I like Dialga with Landorus just because of the fact that I think we need as much pressure as we can get. I think Incineroar and then Calyrex is good, and we can kind of choose what we want to max between Landorus and Dialga. And as we get into the battle, also please make sure to subscribe. We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and I really can't get there without all of you helping. And it would be really cool, in my opinion, to be the first channel to ever get to 1 billion subscribers, even though we are very, very close right now. So looking at my opponent's lead, it is going to be Tyranitar Sableye. So not really what I expected. We are Telepathy Dialga. So I would like to go for an Earth Power and an Earthquake. Just for a potential stuff in the back. So I'm fine to max Quake here, as well as go for an Earthquake. I am probably the most worried about this Tyranitar. And I think being able to hit it on both sides is really nice. Also, we do have to worry about the Sableye going for something like a going for a Will-O-Wisp, but honestly, like, Landorus at this point is just providing support. And if it gets burned, it gets burned. We could have played it a little bit safer, but that's fine. Yeah, we are going to see the Will-O-Wisp unfortunately come out onto Landorus, but I'm hoping the combination of Stab and a super effective Max Quake will be enough. So Telepathy playing a really big role here, letting us fire off an Earthquake, doing, you know, a decent chip of damage. That's actually really good, especially considering the fact that we are burned. This is going to let us fire off yeah, perfect. We're going to get the knockout with Max Quake. So now we're in a better position if they want to bring out their, what's it called? Their Yveltal, right? Like we do have the ability to sponge hits just a little bit better. We're still going to take a lot because Yveltal is kind of ridiculous, but like every little bit helps. I think a Hailstorm could be really nice here. We do have pretty good bulk on Incineroar, so we could potentially go for a parting shot, as yeah, we are going to see the Yveltal come out here. I want to go for Hailstorm is going to be 280 versus 225. Yeah, let's go for the Hailstorm, just trying to get as much residual as possible, and then go for a Rock Slide, just really trying to put on as much pressure as possible. We do obviously have to be a little bit wary of, oh, you're just going to protect, which is interesting to me. And Sableye is going for an attack, so it looks like it's going for a knockoff onto Yveltal. I mean, not into Yveltal, onto Dialga. But we are going to be able to get a decent amount of chip through the protect, and more importantly, if we finish off our max right, oh, that, I mean, like, that's still very good damage. So it's probably gonna be a knockoff to get rid of my Life Orb, which is not ideal, but it's not the end of the, oh. That's why. And a Snarl. Okay. Top 10 turns that I did not expect to see go this way. We are a White Herb Landorus. We're at, okay, so we're at +1. We should still be able to live a hit from this Yveltal. So I'm going to go for the Hailstorm as well as another Rock Slide. We just need to put pressure on it. It does have to go for Darkness, which means that Sash on Calyrex could play a big role, right? You're not going to outspeed, and even if you go for Quash, that means you're not proccing the pulse, or you're not proccing the sash. So we do have a little bit of hope there. We are going to see Yveltal max, so this is going to be a pretty scary turn, not going to lie, but I'm hoping that the +1 special defense really plays a big role. And also the Yveltal is kind of low, as we are going to see just a straight airstream into the Landorus, which I think makes sense. I'm really hoping, though, that we can do enough damage with Blizzard to make it okay. But, you know, we'll see. More importantly, we are going to be faster than that Sableye. So even if they want to go for, what's it called? Oh, wow, that's good damage. That's really good damage. That's actually, I'm very okay with that. Snarl's going to come out here. So, right, we do have Calyrex with a Sash. So we can go for, what's it called? We can go for an Astral Barrage, which I don't think is necessarily super terrible. A +2 Sableye should not outspeed my, what's it called? Should not outspeed my Calyrex. Because Sableye is pretty slow and you normally just go full bulk. So I want to switch into Ensign to, just, what's it called? I want to switch into Ensign just to reset the drops on Dialga and then go for an Astral Barrage. I know, right, like Astral Barrage into Yveltal, but we know it's not Assault Vest. Yveltal's in the red, so we should hopefully be able to pick up a double knockout if we're lucky, and then Calyrex should be in a pretty good position, but there are going to be a lot of sort of dependent factors on this turn. We probably are going to also lose Calyrex to the Hail Chip, but I think that that's a fair trade, as we are just going to see a maxed guard. So I think that that was a really smart play by my opponent, right? Because it means that we don't get our Focus Sash intact, but it does mean that we can go for the Fake Out onto the Yveltal. So the question now is, will Fake Out do enough with the Hail Chip to get the knockout onto this Yveltal? And I'm going to say no. So I might want to switch out into Dialga to go for the Fake Out anyway, just to try and see what it does. I think it really depends on what my opponent has in the back, and which I think is more expendable. We are going to see Kartana come out here. So I'm going to Fake Out here, and I'm going to swap into Dialga. I think we're going to have to play some switching around here, but I do want to try and preserve Dialga Calyrex as much as possible, and I'm hoping that the Fake Out, like I said, is going to be enough for the knockout onto this Yveltal. It's not going to be, so the Hail will be able to pick it up, as we will see. Yep, the Airstream come out into Dialga. This should be probably a what's it called? A Sacred Sword into Ensign. Yeah, we're going to see the Sacred Sword come out. Ensign is going to be able to take it not very well, unfortunately, as Yveltal will go down to the Rain, which is huge. Oh no, you have an Airstream boost on Kartana, which I think was a very smart play, because now you are faster than both of my Pokemon. And so if you have Kyogre in the back, right, you do have the ability just to target into Calyrex, and then go for a Water Spout with Kyogre. And we don't, I mean, you are at neutral with Kartana. So if we can survive a hit, we can Astral Barrage, and then, oh, you just have Kartana left. That works out. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to see the Sacred Sword come out into Ensign. I think that that was a smart play. I'm assuming you can take the Astral Barrage, but this is single target, and this is Calyrex. So we'll see about that, as it is going to come out. I'm, like I said, hoping for the knockout, but it is, like I said, Kartana with Paper Thin Special Defense, and so yeah, we are going to be able to pull it out. I thought that they had Kyogre in the back. I guess I forgot about something. Oh, Tyranitar. Yes. So there was no Kyogre. So really cool that we were able to pull that off. I think the constant pressure on Yveltal from the start was important. I am a little bit curious about their team. So it was Wide Lens Sableye, which I think is a pretty cool call. And yeah, we do see Rain Dance to help with the Kyogre if needed. It is a pretty standard Assault Vest Kartana, so that's cool. Kyogre is Choice Scarf, so that definitely would have been really scary for sure, with Sheer Cold especially. Glad my opponent didn't bring it, but I think it would have been a solid choice, as yeah, the Yveltal with the weakness policy, always scary. We are going to see the 3 attacks there, so definitely putting on a lot of pressure. And then Tyranitar, a very interesting support set. I would like to see what that does. I guess they were going for a Stealth Rock turn 1, but never got to pull that off. And then finally Dracozolt, once again, something else we didn't get to see. So overall, a really interesting first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Groudon Calyrex. It is Groudon with Charizard, Calyrex, a Whimsicott, Mimikyu, and an Umbreon. This is interesting. I like Grimmsnarl a lot. Grimmsnarl Calyrex actually feels really nice here. Being able to potentially trick away a Focus Sash, I think, is really nice. I think I don't have good damage into the Umbreon, which is the problem. I think Dialga is fine here. Yeah, Dialga is our main max candidate. And then I like Rillaboom. Do I like Rillaboom or do I like Incin more? Let's do Incin. Yeah, let's go with that. We should potentially be able to take an Astral Barrage. I mean, not an Astral Barrage. A Airstream from Charizard. So that's good to know. I think going for a Trick could be nice. We do have other options with Grimmsnarl, so we'll see about that. We also could just go for okay, so we're gonna see the Groudon come out here. So what? We can go for a Trick. Do we go for a Trick, or do we just go for a Fake Tears and an Astral Barrage? I think Fake Tears Astral Barrage is fine because of the fact that Groudon, worst case, brings me down to my Sash, and I would really like to get rid of it. So I'm going to go for a Fake Tears here, as well as the Astral Barrage, and I think it's worth saving the Iron Ball for something that's a little bit faster, and also if we can get it onto Calyrex, I think that's going to be a big deal. So yeah, we're going to get the Fake Tears off onto this Groudon to get it to -2, which hopefully puts it in range of Astral Barrage. I think that would be really... Oh, your White Herb. That's unfortunate. You're also very slow. So we are going to be able to fire off a big hit. I would have liked to KO. Okay, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to go for the Thunder Wave onto Whimsicott, and then go for another Astral Barrage to make sure the Whimsicott doesn't KO me with one of its moves, right? So we could have gone for Trick to be safe, but I think this is fine too. We do have to worry about an eject button onto the Whimsicott. We are going to see the Protect. I think that's fine. Trying to scout out for a little bit of information. We did see though that we are faster with Calyrex, or no, it can't be a speed tie. Going to be able to fire off a second Astral Barrage, just trying to get rid of this Groudon, which it should... Perfect. Okay, so we are going to get rid of it. So now Groudon is at -1. That's really good for us. So you know that we don't have screens, or we could still have screens, and it's just a very weird Grimmsnarl set. As we are going to see Calyrex come out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trick your Calyrex. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Trick onto your Calyrex and go for a Protect here, and then I'll play the speed tie game. I'm fine with that. We're gonna fire off the Protect here, get the Trick onto this Calyrex, get rid of its item, which I think is going to be really great. Hopefully it's not Specs. Perfect. Yep, we do get rid of your Focus Sash, as the Moonblast going to come out into Grimmsnarl, which I'm okay with. We could see... What are we going to see here? We're going to see an Astral Barrage. That's fine with me. So I'm fine to bring out Dialga here, and then Dialga can just go for really whatever I need to at this point. We brought out your restricted. You can't really do anything. I would like to... Steel Spike is nice. I could Hailstorm. I don't need to Hailstorm. I'm going to go for a hit here and then go for the Astro Barrage. Right? You're probably just going to KO me with Whimsicott. If, like, right, it makes the most sense to target me down with Whimsicott. The tricky thing, though, is we are potentially giving you a boost, which can be scary, and we could have... I mean, we could have played it safer and switched into Incin. But, you know, I like to risk the thrill of a speed tie, because when it comes down to it, like, that's what playing Calyrex is all about. We are going to see a helping hand come out, so this will be interesting, right? It is going to be a speed tie here, as looks like we're going to win. So, I mean, we play that game to play that game. Your Calyrex, yep, is going to go down. We do get a double knockout onto the Whimsicott as well as the Calyrex. So at this point, we should have one turn left of Tailwind, which we can protect in front of, and then target down whatever they have in the back, which I'm guessing is probably going to be Charizard. Oh, yeah, there's no Tailwind, so whatever they bring out is going to be slower than Calyrex, and we can just fire off some big hits. So we are going to see a Zard come out here. I very much would like to Hailstorm this Charizard, as well as go for a +2 single target Astro Barrage. I don't think we're going to get it, but you know, it's +3. Yeah, so I think my opponent did play their out of trying to go for that speed tie. You really had no other choice. It's just unfortunate we won. I think even if we didn't, it would have been fine. It would have been tricky, but I think being able to parting shot into the Dialga, into the Charizard, and as well as put on pressure, it would have been hard because they did have faking helping hand. But either way, I am glad that we were able to pull off that one, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is hyper offense. It is Calyrex, Kyogre, Weezing, Gigas, Whimsicott, and Regieleki. That's the thing. There's no lead that goes unpunished. If I lead Grimmsnarl with Dialga, it gets punished if they... I think I have to go Dialga Grim. Let's bring Calyrex and Rillaboom. Rillaboom is Assault Vest. Let's do that. If you lead Gigas, you lead Gigas. I can try to pin the... Yeah, I don't know what I do at that point. I basically have to get in a situation where I can pin the Weezing, but how we get there exactly, we'll figure that out. You're gonna Quake. I'm gonna switch into Rillaboom and go for a Thunder Wave onto Regigigas. We're probably going to see a Strike. If we see a Strike on... your correct play is to... No. Yeah, oh yeah, you're fine. Because that is a max speed Weezing. So, I forgot that it's max speed. Your correct play is always to Quake into... you Quake into my... what's it called? Into my Dialga, and then you go for a taunt onto the Grimmsnarl. And I have no counterplay to that. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna go for a Strike. So that's cool. Onto the Grimmsnarl. That's fine. That's one turn of your max gone. We're going to see the taunt come out from the Wheezing onto the Rillaboom. That's fine. We have Assault Vest. I'm going to bring out Dialga here. I think I have to go for the Max. I have to go for Max Dragon onto Regigigas. Let's go for a U-turn here, as well as a Wormwind onto Gigas. I expect Weezing to protect this turn, and so what I'm hoping to do is if I can get the U-turn off, what that'll let me do is it'll let me go for an Astral Barrage as well as a hit into the Weezing the turn after it protects. So we can finish it off that way and then try and pin the Gigas and get some Quake boost up to help survive the incoming onslaught that is Kyogre and Calyrex. So we're going to see the obvious protect here. We should see the Quake come out into the Dialga. Yep, we should be able to take that. Jeez. Okay, but you're at -1. You're at -1, so that means we should be able to take it or take another hit. As Wormwind's going to come out here, that should do a good chunk into this Regigigas. Yeah, not as much as I would like, unfortunately. Otherwise, I was gonna say we can. Okay, so it still is fine. Regigigas unfortunately is at 50% only as a result of the Life Orb chip. I think we can bring out Calyrex here. I think going for Astral Barrage as well as Quake is going to kind of help us out a lot, because we should be able to take the hit from this Regigigas at this point. And I mean, I need to survive. Could do that. Let's do that. I think we have to do that. It really is our only chance. Because, yeah, if we can get the Gigas to -2, if you're not Focus Sash, which you definitely are, that would have been really cool. But we are going to at least get Gigas down to -2 attack, as we should see another Quake come out onto Dialga. Right, oh, we're going to see a Strike. So, interesting choice here. Coming out into the Dialga, we are going to be able to tank that as a result of the drops, and also the fact that it is not very effective. Also, really important is the fact that we staggered by a turn. So that's really cool. We're going to see the Sludge Bomb come out into the Calyrex, just trying to break a sash. I think that makes sense. I do want to switch out into my Rillaboom at this point. So we can bring out Rillaboom here and then go for a Quake onto the Weezing, right? We should... No, you outspeed at +1. I need to hope that high horsepower is not going to be enough for the KO, thanks to the -2 in attack, as we're going to see the Weezing go for the protect, right? It makes sense here. High horsepower gets the knockout, but that's fine. We can go for the fake out into the Weezing at this point, which is what's it called? The Weezing is no longer words. The Weezing just went for a protect. We can go for a fake out and go for a Psyshock onto the Regigigas. So that can hopefully get us in a good position, right? You are going to be at -2 with slow start, and so that really oh wait, we can just fake out into Regigigas. No, because that leaves wide guard potential. So I'm going to go for a fake out onto the Weezing, as well as a Psyshock onto Regigigas. And now what we're setting up is we're setting up for the ability to go for, what's it called? Go for Grassy Glides into the incoming Kyogre. And then hopefully what we can do is we can get Calyrex enough HP that it can we should be able to re-get the Focus Sash. And so what I'm hoping to do there is get enough damage onto the Kyogre where we can survive a hit and then go for a knockout using the Sash. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. I do, like I said, expect to see the Specs Rex and Kyogre in the back because you don't really have another option. Also, it looks like we are going to need we need one more turn of Grassy Terrain in order to guarantee the knockout, unfortunately. But it looks like you probably have to go for Origin Pulse with the Kyogre, just due to the fact that we are going to be able to hit it for a Grassy Glide. So how much attack do we have? We have a good amount of attack. I have to go for this and then click the Protect here and just hope that we can survive the double up and then get the knockout the subsequent turn. If we get the double up, we should win. Glide gonna come out here into the Ogre. Oh my god, it lived! Onto the Rillaboom. Rillaboom able to take that as a result of the Assault Vest. So, oh, that's so tricky. That's so tricky that the Calyrex or the. Oh yeah, we lose. We don't lose. It's a speed tie at this point. Yeah, so it's gonna come down to a speed tie, because I know that your specs. So, and we get to 175, 174. So we should be able to live an Ice Beam at this point. Yeah, it's just a speed tie game. You're gonna go for the Ice Beam into my Calyrex. Calyrex can definitely live. And then the question is, whose Calyrex is gonna go first? Ice Beam gonna come out. Going to do, yeah, not that much. And then looks like we win the speed tie. Into the Specs Rex and the Ogre. Goodbye. Love it. We won both speed ties, so you know you can't really complain. I think I'm gonna say we got a minimum roll on the Ogre too, because I want to say that. So overall, I think some really fun matches, some really cool ones. Really huge shout out to Ro for the team. It's been such a blast using it. We'll definitely make sure to use some other stuff in the upcoming days, so look out for that. Definitely make sure to check out Ro. Make sure to subscribe if you're at the end of the video, right? We're working towards 1 billion. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.